Hey, how you doing today? I am Taquila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about it's up to you to shut all doors to the enemy. So let me just say this, okay? God, He's not going to do what you have the ability to do in your own life, okay? So if counterfeits are, showing signs of interest in you, if there's exes from your past calling you, reaching out to you, want to date you, or even be in a relationship with you, understand praying to God and asking God to remove these counterfeit is a waste of time because you had the ability to not answer these counterfeit, not answer your exes from the past phone calls. You have the ability to tell this person no. You had the ability to not give your phone number out to this individual. Okay. God will come in and he will help you to get out of a situation once God look at the situation and see this is too hard for him or her. So now God has to come in and provide a way of escape. But when God look at your life and he see all he or she got to do is just say no. All he or she has to do is just stop answering the phone call. All they got to do is just make up their mind, and then this kind of fit with flee. If that's all it takes, when God look at your life, you're going to continue to be praying to God and asking God to do something that you have the ability to do. Okay, so it's up to you to make up in your mind whether or not you want the spouse who God has chosen for you. It's up to you to make up in your mind and decide whether or not you want to be loyal to your God ordained prodigal spouse right now. Okay, you have to help yourself to get clarity around what it means to be loyal to a prodigal. Because when I understand that I'm being loyal, my loyalty in a physical is looking like it's to the prodigal, but really my loyalty is to God because my loyalty is in my obedience to the Lord. Because the Lord asked me to be obedient and not entertain these counterfeits, I'm gonna be obedient to that. And so in me being obedient is showing up as loyalty, right? So when I understand on this level that what I'm doing towards my prodigal, I'm doing this unto the Lord, and He's going to bless me and reward me for this, right? Therefore, I don't have to feel some type of way about being loyal to a prodigal because I'm doing this to my Heavenly Father, right? You got to help yourself get this type of understanding. You also have to make up in your mind, who do you want? Do you want the God ordained chosen spouse, the one who God has chosen for you to do life with, or do you want a counterfeit? You got to make up in your mind, okay? You really do. You have to make up in your mind, what do I want? Right? You have to help yourself to understand what it means to be entertaining a counterfeit. Because when you fully know, if when you know and understand when you entertain a counterfeit, you would never enter into your God ordained destiny. When you understand, when you give your time to a counterfeit, if you were to roll over to fornication with a counterfeit, you are now reaping these curses upon your life, and it's going to deter you from the blessings of the Lord. It's going to deter you from your destiny. The question now becomes, why am I giving my time to a counterfeit? If this isn't God ordained, it doesn't deserve my time. Do you hear me? If it's not the chosen spouse, I don't need to be giving my time or attention to it. We would never enter into the God ordained destiny being with a counterfeit. So a counterfeit doesn't even deserve my time or attention or even phone number. We got to get out of the habit of using counterfeits to just, what they call it. We got to get out of the habit of just using these counterfeits to just pass time. We gotta get out of the habit of keeping these these counterfeits around because your affection need is screaming. You got an affection need that needs to be met, or you know, you want some attention or some respect. You want that respect or attention coming from a woman. We got to get out of that mindset. Okay? Because you play with the devil, you just make it burn. All right? So again, it's not up to God to do the very thing that you have the ability to do. You can tell these counterfeits no. You can shut down every counterfeit the enemy send across your path. It's up to you to decide, no matter how good they look, it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to continue to entertain this or not. It's up to you to decide if you want to be obedient to your Heavenly Father or not. It's up to you, okay, to decide, do I want my God ordained chosen spouse, or do I want to entertain and play around with this counterfeit? It's up to you to make that decision. Okay. So I don't want y'all sitting back thinking God is gonna come into your life and He's gonna do everything for you. He's not. He's not. He told us, flee from the devil, flee from these counterfeits. One of the reasons why you're confused, you're double-minded, chaos and confusion is in your life is because of these counterfeits, because of these exes. Your ex is telling you, we just cool, we just friends, but yet your ex is massaging them ears. Your ex know everything. Your ex know exactly how to speak to you. Your ex know exactly what you like, but you listening. You extending that ear to your ex. Come on now, this why you confused. This why they showing up in your dream. So you have a decision to make. I remember the first year when God called me to this stance. I had a counterfeit in the picture, and that counterfeit he knew me. He knew exactly what to say, and I peeped game right up front. He spoke against my spouse because he knew exactly who he was. And as soon as he spoke against it, I said, "You just crossed the line," and I shut it down. I shut it down. That's one thing I don't play about. You can't speak against my spouse. I don't care. Can't. Prodigal or not, you just can't. Okay. You speak against my spouse, you're speaking against me. That's how I look at it. Right. So it's up to us to shut down the enemy. Okay. It's up to us to, not even answer the phone calls when these exes pop up from the past. Change the number. If you want clarity, if you want peace, you have to put the necessary things in place that's going to bring peace and clarity into your life. Okay. I live a peaceful life because I'm not over here answering any of these exes. They don't even have my number because I changed my number, but I'm not entertaining any of these counterfeits. Okay. I am crystal clear regarding a God ordained spouse and a counterfeit. Okay. I know what I want for my future and I know where I'm headed. You need vision. You have to have vision for your life, because when you have vision, you know who to take with you. You know who to let go of and who you need on the road to this destination called vision. Okay? I can't take no counterfeit into the future. It don't add up. All right. So God will never do what you have the ability to do. All right. So with that, I am Taquila Coleman. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.